And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Najee Marshall's out there with Adams. Then there's Christie. Then there's Rollins. And it's Green in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Smith the pass to Shepard. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
Here's Rollins. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
At the line for Dallas. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And that one falls for Gafford. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 4. Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Here's Şengün. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Daniel Gafford.
Well, Şengün does a good job there of selling the fake. Puts the defender in a tough spot.
2025, Clark, was a big year for Alperen Şengün. His first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, if that's not All-Star stuff, I don't know what is.
And he makes the first. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
Produced screen on top. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Mavericks, number 1.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Rockets trail by 3. Now Kevin Durant. 32 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
Nice shot by Smith.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Over in the corner, Christie drills the three-pointer. Christie's got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's A.J. Green with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Holiday against Christie. Back to Durant. Şengün with the screen for KD. Shot clock at 5. Şengün kicks to Smith. The wing jumper off target.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Smith against Christie. Stolen by Thompson. And it's Houston on the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Max Christie. That is his first foul of the game.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. Flag comes in for Green. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Smith. Houston moving it around. Durant for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. He's got 5.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Produced screen on Thompson. And here is Washington. There's the 3. The rebound by Holiday. Puts the move on and stolen by Flag. Pass to Washington. No good on the 3. Houston's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And Holiday kicks to Şengün. Out to Smith. Now here's Şengün. Pocket 6. Holiday gets the bucket.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Giannis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Rollins, stolen by Thompson. Durant inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Holiday gets the bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No good, unable to end this run. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to Oklahoma City.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. And stolen by Şengün. Durant kicks to Şengün. Here's Smith. Giannis grabs the miss.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
There's a screen by Washington. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Checked in for Max Christie. Giannis inside. Şengün's there. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Antetokounmpo. Outside Durant. Over flag. Thompson outside. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good. Durant's got the lead up to 7 now for Houston.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
With the drive.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. He's been dominant over the last month, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. The first one falls. Rollins hits them both.
Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
Pass to Şengün. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Şengün's got his second bucket tonight.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
There's a screen by Washington. Here's Flag. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Flag's got 5 now.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Thompson sets the pick for KD. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rollins against Holiday. Rollins the pass the ball. Fires from 14. Here's Washington. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And now just a 2-point Houston lead. Houston's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Right side, Kevin Durant. Over Flag. And it's Durant missing.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Smith. And here is Şengün. Durant wide open. He fires. Drills the elbow jumper. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A new lineup here for Houston. Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Mavericks trail by 4. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Washington. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here.
And, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, he had a lot of misses for him. And it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Free throw good. Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Here's Shepherd. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Eason. Van Vliet outside. Finney Smith with it. Giannis is there. 6 on the shot clock. Finney Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Shoots over ball. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Mavericks trailing. Wide with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Capella. Hasn't made one yet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
It's tipped. Rollins the basketball. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 7 points.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And here is Van Vliet. A 17-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. Here's Shepard. From outside, off the mark. Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Pass the ball. He shoots again. It's rebounded by Houston.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And a chance to check out the stats for Antetokounmpo. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging 25 points per 14 rebounds and 3 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marshall, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Green in for Flag.
Boy, I really like that aggressiveness from Ball, taking it right into the defense.
The Rockets trail. 1:57 left in the first half. Van Vliet passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Pass to Rollins. Over in the corner, Marshall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll go up against Chet Holmgren and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And you know, for that Pelicans game, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Steven Adams. Christie subbed in for Rollins. And he can't hit the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Van Vliet. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepard just needs to catch it when he's on.
Here's Ball. 52 seconds left in the first half of the game. Misses the chippy right there.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Van Vliet passes to Shepard. Stolen by Ball. To the middle. The shot's good from Gafford. And 11 points for Daniel Gafford.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball against Van Vliet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Because he's so sharp, Van Vliet can be a very tough guy to defend.
Rockets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
They throw good. Van Vliet.
An NBA champion and all-star. Fred Van Vliet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Now here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far. For his screen on Van Vliet. Here's Ball. The layup off target. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Mavericks ahead, leading by just 1. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm with Coach Udoka. Specifically on defense, would you say there's more to clean up in the paint or on the perimeter?
A little bit of both. We got to protect the paint a little bit better. They hit some tough mid-range shots, but they also hurt us on the offensive glass. So keep them off the glass, make them beat us from the perimeter, and I think we'll be in good shape.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for that game against the Thunder, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
He's wrecking those boys in the lane. They look worn out and defeated. That's how I used to do it.
Yeah, I knew somehow you was going to bring this back to you, but I don't disagree.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got